Hey guys, what is going on today? Today I'm gonna answer a question here that I have a lot of times. They're like, make a video about how to clay a car. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and clay my 370Z today. You guys saw me the other day where I washed it with the Chemical Guys citrus wash and gloss, and it looks excellent. But today we're gonna go ahead and do it with clay bar. We're going to get the contaminants out of the paint. Usually want to do this once every a year, maybe twice a year is what I like to do it at, because you're just gonna get all the contaminants and fallout that have hit the ground, hit the paint, and actually embed it into the paint. So that's all I'm going to be doing today, is just getting it out. It's really quick and easy. A lot of you guys always ask me about this because I guess you guys are confused about how to do it. Is it hard? It's actually not. It's super easy. You're not going to have any problems. So today I'm going to be using my Grio's Garage paint cleaning clay, and I'm going to be actually doing it in the garage. It's nice and cooled off today. We have some great quality of weather, and I'm going to be actually doing polishing and compound with the Chemical Guys V36 and 38 here in a bit. So I'm going to pull it in the garage real quick, so next time you see me, we're going to be prepped up and ready to go ahead and start clay barring. So, alright guys, welcome back. You can see we're inside the garage. I have the camera pointed directly at the hood so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You don't need to really see me anyways. But what I want to show you is, this is what the clay bar is going to look like. It's going to come in two big pieces. So basically you want to tear a big chunk of the clay bar off here, and then you just want to just kind of form it into a patty. You know, it doesn't need to be huge or anything like that, because you're going to be constantly re-kneading it back over like this every time you do maybe a section, and then you want to kind of flatten it back out into another patty. Just basically like that, just to make it nice and round. Basically what we need to do is, obviously we're going to be using detailer to lubricate the surface, because we don't want to be dragging this clay bar across the top of a dry paint surface. You will actually make it worse again. And so I'm just going to be using my Eagle 1 detailer because I kind of ran out of Grio's Garage detailer, but any detailer will work. You just need to make sure it is lubed. I've even seen this done before, guys, with a car wash, when they're doing it while the car is still soapy. Now here in Florida I couldn't do it because it's just too hot, so it's easier for me to pull in the garage and do it as a second standby thing. But I have seen people from up north actually do this, and they get away with it like that. So basically what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and get a whole area clean, lubricated really well here. No big deal. I want to usually hit the clay bar once with it, and then I'm just going to put it on the paint, and then I'm just going to go back and forth with it. Now I hope you guys are seeing this in the actual screen right here. I'm always trying to make sure I show you guys proper techniques and results. That way, you know, you're not like, what's he doing? What's he doing here? Because I've seen too many channels that that's what they do, and they only show the end results. And that's one thing I try to make my videos a little bit longer, so that way you guys can see it. But you can see I'm just doing a nice back and forth motion. It's all you really need, and it's just going to come off. Now, you know the paint is clear when the clay bar doesn't want to stick to it anymore, because what will happen when the paint is really contaminated, the paint will actually kind of want to stick, and then it'll want to break free like that. And then once you go back over that same section again, what it'll do is it's just going to slide right over again. So you can notice everything has been pretty good here on it, and you can always check by looking at it and see if there's any contamination in there. Now, one thing about the Grio's Garage clay is it's very soft clay, so you might want to re-knead it a lot more. But yeah, I just come across like this, just back and forth, and I just want to get out any of the contaminants out of that paint really quick here before we start our compounded polishing. Because as you guys know, here in a minute, I'm going to be actually using Chemical Guys compounded polish to start getting out any fine swirls out of the paint before I finally apply the wax layer to it. So guys, this is basically it. This is all you really have to do. You're going to see it. We're going to go through it like this. Once you do one section at a time, I just go ahead and pick it up, and then you just want to kind of dry it off with a microfiber towel, and that's it. And then you go on to the next section. Whenever, like I said, whenever the clay bar slides across it, you guys are done. You can go ahead and dry it off and move to the very next section. And once the whole car is done, you are actually ready for your compounded polishing, and then of course wrapping it up with a wax or sealant, whatever you guys choose to do. So there you go, guys. That is all you have to really do on how to clay bar your car. It is super easy. It shouldn't take you more than about 15 to 20 minutes on a car. Bigger SUVs, of course, are going to take a lot longer, but there you go. Now, one thing of note, if you accidentally drop this on the ground, what you normally want to do is, either if you can't pull those out, don't even take a chance trying to pull out any rocks or bits off it. Tear that piece of clay bar off and just toss it. You can get some more clay, but you do not want to pick this up off the ground and drop it right back on your paint, because you're going to be instilling swirl marks and scratches in it, and you do not want to do that, guys. So there you go. That's your little 5-minute tutorial of how to clay bar a car. And then we're ready now, and it's super soft, super smooth. There's no contaminant sound in it, nothing. And it sounds great. It's silent, so smooth, and that's what you want. That's when you know it's ready to go. You don't hear that across the top of the paint. So there you go, guys. I hope that helps you out. Do you do it? I think it's about $20, $25. I have about 3 different versions of it over here. So there you go, guys. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Show me some love here. Subscribe, and I will see you guys in the very next review. Take care, guys.